G'day, my name's Stephen Hull. I'm the Managing Director of a industrial waste contracting business in Victoria. I first came across Justin Beaton at Wealth Mastery in 2004. Justin spoke about his centreboard approach, and it was a very, very simple idea, and I suppose through that process I decided that I had to act, and decided there and then that this was the entry into the stock market that I'd been looking for. Certainly had never invested before, so I had no idea about what I was doing at all, but looked at this and it was a very, very simple approach, and was just in the right frame of mind, I suppose, to act. So I acted within about 6 weeks and signed up and invested in the centreboard approach. The results I've had have been sensational. I started with $25,000. That was about 3 years ago. Since that time I've taken about $150,000 out of the account to reinvest into other things, and certainly to put a lot of the money back into my own business. The great thing about that was it allowed us opportunity to put some cash flow into the company to service some contracts that we really needed it for. The process is really simple. The guys have always been really supportive, and any information I've ever needed I've always been able to get. Realistically, it's in my view the easiest way that I could have invested. It's been a really great opportunity, because certainly firstly I've been able to invest in some other products where I use that money from my initial investment to do that, and secondly I've taken lumps of money out on 3 occasions and been able to inject that into my business when we've needed the cash flow to maintain projects. We wouldn't have been able to do it without it. I read the Centreboard report when it comes out. When the share market goes down or goes up, it really doesn't make a difference to me. I don't get concerned. I'm not fearful of it. So the only time that I really hear that is when one of my kids tell me about the market.
Why is that?
Well, there's just no risk there, and that's what's the great thing about the Centreboard approach, is that there is no risk that you're going to lose all your dough. So whether the market goes down, that's not what you're in it for. You're in it for the market to go up. But if it goes down, it's not going to have a negative effect. It's not going to hurt me at all. If the market goes down, it's just going to be a little bit more time waiting for the market to come up. I'd recommend it to everyone. And reason being is, firstly, it has made me money, and like it really has, way beyond what I ever expected that it would. And it's very simple. There's nothing involved. I didn't have to be a stock market genius to understand anything. The guys have certainly backed me up all the way. Keep in touch all the time. Anytime I need access to Justin to speak to him about something, he's always there. There's never been a problem with that at all. I think if you're like me and you look at it and you like the idea of owning shares and investing money, this is the perfect vehicle for it. There's not an easy approach that I've seen out there. So the best advice is to just act and just do it. And I'll admit that when I first put my money across, I was a bit nervous about it, because I was going into something new. But like anything, you just have to sometimes take a little bit of a risk, and I certainly got the returns from that.